Jim, crypto news analysis here. What is going on in the markets today? Let us look at the Bitcoins. Currently, the market, it is pretty much a Bitcoin-driven rally right now. Bitcoin dominance, it is retesting the previous support and flipped the resistance. I believe that it should be topping around here. Bitcoin can honestly go higher a little bit to, what is it, 120K. This is what the liquidation heat maps is telling us. It is currently tapping around that liquidity. I do believe currently, at least short term, this should be around the Bitcoin top for how far I'll be going. And then altcoins are basically continuing to move higher. I mean, look at this ETH chart. That recovery from that is fucking beautiful. And I think ETH goes to 4,300 soon. Bitcoin goes to 120K soon. And it should probably chill around here. It looks like it's going to follow this chart pattern here. I don't believe it will just straight up moon like that. I mean, if you look at the Bitcoin dominance, will that happen? I don't know. And it is around this resistance for Bitcoin. So it looks like this green path will take place for Bitcoin. Ethereum is pretty much still really, really strong. And yeah, Bitcoin dominance, I believe it will just continue to go down this white path. Nothing really that much else to comment. The other chart for the altcoins, it is still going much, much higher. It is currently consolidating around here, which makes sense since we are at this local resistance at around 300 to 310 billion. But I don't expect this to last here too longer. And it will probably tap up to this green line, which if we zoom out, well, that is the previous resistance for the other chart around here, right? Yeah. That's the previous resistance. So altcoins pretty much going to go higher. And Solana looking pretty decent. Dogecoin's a little bit weaker than Solana today. But yeah, some altcoins pretty strong, some altcoins not. I did not take this trade, but I should have, I guess. But a lot of tokens here are very, 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 very strong. Altcoins are pretty much doing pretty bad compared to Bitcoin, but I don't think this is going to last forever. The liquidation heat map is saying we should top around here for Bitcoin. But if we look at the altcoin market, a lot of AI tokens are doing really good. That is insane. Like this AVA one on my watch list is up 73%. And the tokens, the virtuals is looking decent here on its recovery. Kita, this token I like a lot. It is pretty much outperforming ETH right now. Still going much, much higher, about to break its all-time high here and go into price discovery and go fucking nuts. But in terms of the meme coins, some of the meme coins are bleeding off today, like Key Cats and DYBG, Benji, Dog, and Miski. Some of them are bleeding today relative to ETH, which makes sense since these ones are more likely to be taking profit since they are not having any inherent utility and not really a strong narrative. Well, AI tokens, I think, have the stronger narrative here. So yeah, I think going in future, AI coins will continue to be strong. And let us look at the X here. So weekly recap. 1, President Trump officially signs executive order opening the 12.5 trillion 401k retirement market to crypto investments. 2, SEC and Ripple XRP officially end legal battle following joint dismissal of appeals. So I just want to cover this really quick. So the $1 trillion of liquidity, of course, is fucking amazing. The XRP, this is good for XRP, obviously, because there's less FUD around it. Currently, the price action for XRP is it's looking pretty decent, honestly. This was originally supposed to be a false breakout, but it seems like it's starting to reclaim the all-time high here and closing above it on the daily. So XRP could actually start doing some really fucking insane moves here. And let's just look a bit more. 3, President Trump officially signs executive order to stop banking discrimination against crypto, religion, and politics. Of course, good for no crypto FUD. Canada loses 40,000 jobs in July, largest monthly decline since the COVID pandemic. This just shows that a lot of the job data for the Fed, they thought that the job market was fine, the labor markets, but quite obviously here Canada is losing a lot of labor, which is connected to US, and this could indicate that the Fed, there might have to overcorrect with a huge interest rate cut. So if they bring out a surprise interest rate cut, risk on assets like Bitcoin and ETH are going straight to the fucking moon. Harvard buys 116 million worth of BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF. So Harvard was pretty much completely denying Harvard or the Bitcoins, and now they're buying it much, much higher. So, I mean, yeah, people are just buying higher, right? Crypto czar David Sachs says the executive order President Trump signed this week will give 90 million Americans access to crypto. Bullish. 82% of S&P 500 companies beat quarterly earnings estimates despite President Trump's tariffs. Again, bullish for the markets overall because crypto is slightly correlated to stocks, although it is getting decoupled a bit. SEC declares crypto liquid staking activities will not consider securities. So they're just making a clarification. Dubai officially approves first crypto options license. ETH surpasses 4,300 for the first time since 2021. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, man. Fucking bullish. I don't know what else to tell you. ETH is consolidating above here. It's about to close here on the weekly, at least. I mean, we still have 24 more hours, but if it closes here on the weekly, this is a fucking amazing. I don't know. Midterm, I'm extremely bullish. Short term, extremely bullish. Long term, bullish. I can't think of a reason to be bearish here, man. Like around here at 112K, yeah, there was some reasons because the chart, it was clearly breaking out to the downside. There was a lot of scariness here. But now that we're recovering this fucking well, like a V-shaped recovery, this is incredible, man. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say in this video. Kind of a short one today. My summary of the markets is that I think short term we go higher. Bitcoin is probably going to top around 120K, and then we're going to see another alt season where Bitcoin dominance is going to break down again. The bands are still red for Bitcoin dominance. On the daily, it just closed. Yeah, it just closed below the support, so it's going to go even lower. Send us straight down to fucking zero. This Bitcoin dominance. The altcoins are going to go much higher. Ethereum's going to go much higher. Solana's going to go much higher. Dogecoin's going to go much higher. I mean, Dogecoin momentum-wise, kind of shitting the bed relative to our alts. Hyperliquid is going higher. XRP is going higher. Okay, XRP is kind of weak compared to Hyperliquid and Doge, and I mean Solana and Hyperliquid seems to be the strongest altcoins. Sui's going much higher. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, man. Fucking bullish. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Check the links below.